Code S. Code S. Code S. In the upper right, in the red. Somehow he actually lost that last game despite being such a good player. He is.
NS 호소 짝지.
There's a cheer in the audience from some of the jjakji fans. His opponent in the opposite spot on the map, somehow winning that game. Very tenacious player he is.
스타트 파티.
If he wins this, he'll be for this evening Startail partying.
Good joke.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm glad I make jokes that not even old people would laugh at.
I laugh.
Yeah. No, but this is like some weird nerd humor we have where it's like we say it because it's so cheesy that like somehow it suddenly works.
It's like funnier because of it.
Yeah, it's like funnier because it's like not funny.
Well, Antigua, will jjakji get a gas? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's going to go for a fast expansion. Walling that in so he can't be scouted.
You know, if Parting scouts that incomplete wall, and he may suspect fast expand.
Well, that's, yeah, normally that is what's behind the wall, but you can never completely know. You just can't.
Well,
doesn't matter because Parting doesn't even want to scout anyways.
Parting doesn't do that. He's like, I don't scout, that's for noobs.
He's going to second gas blind.
I'm always amazed by these players who just won't scout, like the really good ones.
Well, you might have some sort of build planned out that, like, well, yeah, he's getting a second gate. That's interesting. Normally, if you're doing a tech build, you get your tech building before your second gate.
And these guys are apparently both terrible on Antigua Shipyard, as you guys can see.
Ouch.
So, I'm really curious. What build is Parting going to do?
Yeah.
I don't know, because normally you would expect somebody to scout if he's going to get a second gate.
Well, it looks like he might be doing one of these pressure builds, something like, for instance, Nanoa as a player that has really utilized builds like this quite well, where you get 2 gates out, and it's some set of units. Sometimes there's a Zealot or 2 in it. Oftentimes it has a couple sentries, some stalkers, and it's like this funny little set of units that at a certain timing Terran normally doesn't have a lot of units. Now, is that what he's doing? He's not making anything out of his gates, so maybe not? I don't really know what he's doing.
I don't know
here.
what the hell is going on.
So now he's not doing what I was
he's going to expand.
So it looks
what?
like he was just playing safe. All right, so basically he was just getting 2 gates to make sure he didn't die, which is, I mean, it's fine if he really wants. And in fact, it's definitely making jjakji wonder. Jjakji's like, huh?
He's getting a bunker back at his base. There's like no Protoss.
Well, I mean, if you see 2 gates like that, that's what I would assume as a Terran, is it's going to be one of these funny little timings where it's like this weird little group of 5 or less units that hit you, and you're like, oh, whoa, this is like a weird set of units that's pretty good together.
Yeah. And Protoss has that in certain cases where it's like, like they get you like right at, 7-minute marker or something, or 5-minute marker, and they just have this group of units. Now he's going for a Twilight Council.
Ooh, I wonder if we're going to see DTs. I think so. And that actually fits in really well with the 2-gate opening. Because with the 2 gates, he's going to be able to produce just enough units that he should be able to stay alive versus any early pressure. And yep, he's getting a Robo, so could be a DT drop. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's very interesting.
Gonna block scouting very easily.
He tried to hide that 3rd stalker. I believe he actually did see it. So now I'm sure jjakji's even more confused, saying, what? He expanded?
Scan saw just a Nexus, yeah. That's the only thing he got to see was that. Wow. All right. Oh, Blink. Okay. Wow. This was a complicated thing. All right, so Blank Observer in this matchup actually is pretty popular in the current Korean metagame. What we'll see is he'll fly the Observer over, and it'll be kind of like PvP, and he will just go probably 3-gate Stalker nonstop, but I only see 2 gates still. But basically, you micro your tush off, and you would be surprised, Tasteless. I don't know if you've
I haven't
seen this
messed
in
with
this
this as
matchup.
much against
Yeah.
Terran, but I do know it's good.
You can kill a lot of units with Blink Stalkers. Ain't that the truth?
All right, looks
What
like
a wild build order we're seeing here.
it's interesting too because the blink timing is going to
very
finish
tight.
right as the observer gets to the base.
Yeah, this is so tight, man. It's really a tight build order. That's why he only has the 2 gates.
Is it tight, Artosis?
It's no, not really. No, it's
Okay.
pretty loose. No, it's tight.
Ah. Oh, now he's going to see the stalkers moving out, and he may be saying to himself, "That's a lot of just stalkers."
Yeah.
He might be coming at me with blink.
Yeah, you know what? He does know that. He's already moving in some units into his main base. He's going to try to scan to kill that observer.
Oh.
jjakji, how good actually are you? Do you see that observer? Do you see that observer, jjakji? No, I guess you don't.
Oh, man. Now look how much damage is being dealt as these Marines retreat. Taking out some SCVs here and here. These stalkers hardly being damaged at all. Oh, man. Talk about utilizing this perfectly. Whoa.
Really well done so far by Parting. At home, he's going to add some more gates. He needs to really get his production going. This is a very micro-intensive strat, but he needs to make sure not to let his macro slip, because even if he kills a lot of units, medevacs are eventually going to be on the map. And when medevacs are out, Blink Stalkers, well, whatever, man. You know, if he has a good amount of Marines and Marauders, it's going to be deadly, so you have to keep up that macro. In fact, he's going Colossus and 2 Forges and 2 gates at home. Wow. Parting just doing everything.
So interesting.
And, you know, this is based off the fact that he knows that he can stall for a lot of time with his Stalkers. Notice how he's not taking any damage, just letting shields go away.
Yeah, it's smart. Shields, you know, after that short period of time, the shields recharge so quickly, guys.
Trying to keep up his macro.
I don't know if there's much else he could do with the blink stalkers.
Yeah,
otherwise they
jjakji
keep
is
him kind of
really
trapped.
Yeah, he's very well defended right now. But you know the threat is still there. He doesn't know for certain how many stalkers he has, because there's always the possibility that he made a lot more stalkers. What if he made 20 stalkers, man? It's pretty fearsome.
It's a good point, Artosis.
So he's going to stall him out even more. A Colossus halfway done, as is 1-1. And as that Colossus pops out, man, Parting is safe. That's like the, you know, that's what I call safe. If he gets attacked, you have a Colossus and some sentries and Blink Stalkers. I mean, you're not going to break him if he's staying at home.
Okay,
Maybe
now,
even in the middle of the map you can break him, but not at home.
Medevac's moving out now. Looks like he's timed this out perfectly.
Parting completely ready. His observers continue to try to scout.
Is he going to try to hop in the main again? Guess it wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah, too many units up there. Oh, the medevac. As it's coming, he's actually moving the units away. You expected it to come a little bit sooner. I don't know why he's even moving those units.
Oh, no.
And not too much damage will actually be done here. Just a little bit of damage.
Will he try to intercept it with those stalkers is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I think you're right. He will.
All right, looks like his 1-1's done. On to 2-2 now.
And those stalkers just going to start coming home. His observer saw the army moving out of jjakji. Says, all right, it's time to have everything meet up. Now, jjakji's going to play like he's going to hit the front. If all the units of Parting move down, then he can drop the main again. That's kind of what he's going for here. Looking scary. Oh my god, he actually loaded up 2 of his medevacs. So he's going for kind of a doom drop in the main. But the observer has seen a lot. He's going to be ready for this.
And in moments like this, you almost want to bait the medevacs
Yes, if you can catch those medevacs, the game is basically over. That is not, I mean, you kill 3 medevacs full units right now in these positions, jjakji can't win.
Scanso, he sees the stalkers. Now he's going in.
The medevacs. Oh man, he's going to get to unload a lot of them. In fact, all of them. Oh wow, jjakji in a great spot right now. He's got to be careful though. If he tries to retreat, the stalkers can blink in. And he just blinks in anyways because of the Colossus. And down goes quite a bit. But jjakji doing his best to make the drop worthwhile, killing off a lot of stalkers.
Looks like he's going to go into the front. Nope, never mind. Sorry. So, I don't know. I mean, as far as the exchange goes, their supplies even out again for where it was before the drop. It's at 137 to 114.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty well done, actually, by both players. You know, Parting got out of position a little bit too much with those stalkers, realized suddenly that he couldn't really take them on, brought up the rest of his units, but jjakji made it as cost-efficient as possible. It's really well played. These two are such a match for each other.
No planetary and no orbital at that upper center expansion.
Yeah, man, command centers are coming back.
They're back in style, man. That and the flat top. Now, we have Marauders moving out with Marines. So once again, kind of lulled into a passive game.
Yeah.
I think they're both being so calculated right now because, I mean, let's face it, guys. At this point in time, these two players have so much respect for each other.
Yeah, it's such an even match. And it's funny you say because jjakji is like the kind of a new Terran on the block, but he's won a championship. He's shown us that he is absolutely one of the best Terrans. Parting kind of came a little bit out of nowhere. You know?
Yeah.
People weren't really talking about Parting all that much. I mean, we knew who he was. He was a good Protoss, but I mean, right now, he's definitely the top 5 Protoss in the world. You can see it in his play. He's fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see now the Terran
I hate that tab, man.
which one?
They show like the current income, and it's like, yeah, man.
Well, Terran's got mules, man.
Yeah, you can tell when they drop the mules,
like always higher.
It like doubles despite both having 3 bases. I'm like,
All right, so here we see the Zealots moving out.
Now he does have 2-2. That's pretty good. 1-1 for Terran.
All right, now Protoss is directly in the middle, and it has control of the middle Zelnaga Watchtower. Terran is now maxed out, so Terran may be able to reclaim that center tower coming up here.
This could be a very important part of the game. Now, EMP is going to come in quite crucially here because there aren't too many Vikings yet. There's 4 Vikings in that army, so force fields are going to be important, which means that EMPs are going to be important. When there's less Vikings, you can use force fields a little bit better.
Wow, that Zealot somehow did not die. All right. Oh, you got to be careful. There's all the sentries are packed up. Nice. Very nice.
God, I'm so glad there's a Protoss finally that does that.
Yeah.
If you're not ready to engage, use your force fields.
He didn't just sit there and shrug his shoulders and be like, I don't know, man, we're going to fight now.
Yeah, I guess we fight. Like, puts up 4 Guardian Shields. I'm like, well, you could have just made 4 force fields. I don't know. It costs less. All right, 4th base going up for jjakji. Nice timing on that. He's playing just brilliantly, but Parting buying himself enough time to max out as well. Very important. He has his High Templars out. He has Psystorm.
You know, this arc that's going to be outside of Parting's base is pretty terrifying, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sick.
Now, is this drop going to be effective? The Templars, they are dead for sure.
And what is Parting doing? He's actually kind of getting ahead of himself with his army. He's got to be careful. You don't want to leave.
Oh, here we go, and this is 4 Guardian Shields, Artosis. And
they
EMPs hitting the vast majority of those sentries.
Zealots kind of stuck behind for a moment, but it's a very powerful army with way better upgrades. 3-2 against 1-1. How is jjakji supposed to deal with that?
And he's on the run. He's continuing to kite. Another stim over here. It's mostly orange and HP army. And he's going to chase them all the way back home.
With his pumpkin patch marauders tasteless.
Now,
a lot of damage on him.
We have Parting taking another expansion in the center, the bottom center.
Now, the supply is pretty close after that. Parting did take the lead, but we have a much bigger bank from jjakji. So he's going to be able to max out again, no problem whatsoever. Just, he's not building units. Okay, there we go. Finally starts some units up. 6 ghosts in production. Wow.
Yeah, Parting's doing a good job of spending his money. It's getting lower now.
And jjakji, with that additional base he's taken, I really like that move. In fact, I think he just carried SCVs over in a medevac, which we never see, ever.
Okay, so the Zealots, the Sentries, the Stalkers all grouping together.
Now,
2 gases being taken to that expansion. Go ahead.
2-2 upgrades for jjakji right now. So that's much better than we saw during that battle. We do have 3-3 for Parting, but during that battle he was up by 3 upgrades, not just 2 like he is now. And that really does make a huge difference. Well, right now, we have Parting just sitting in the middle. He is, oh, just now, I was just going to say he needs another robo, just starts at the moment.
We have 3 Archons in the main. That's a little bit unusual.
Yeah, that's
you know. Okay, now you see he's moving him out, so maybe he never meant to do that.
Probably just misclicked that. That's a lot of supply to leave in there, though. 12 supply.
And I don't know. I feel like, you know, Parting should do a little bit of a better job scouting. It's so obvious that Terran needed a 4th base, and as you can see, the Terran took the one of the upper left. There's not many locations now the Terran can expand to safely. Yeah, Parting just kept checking those locations. It's fine.
They definitely do need to make sure that they know exactly where and what each other have, because this is, I mean, these two are, again, very evenly matched. Any player could win this game. Last game, we had no idea. It really looked like a jjakji game, and Parting brought it back. So, I mean, this is, Parting right now is probably thinking, oh, I'm in great shape. I'm actually taking a 5th base right now, but, I mean, little does, wait, did he scout it? No, he hasn't scouted yet. He's about to, though. Looks like he wants to take it, in fact. He's going to see a planetary and lose that probe. Bam. One shot. And he's actually going to send his zealots. This is a little bit dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's so many SCVs to have killed up. Oh, my God.
Indeed,
only 4 remain. And Terran's going towards the center.
Where are the Zealots? The Zealots are not here. Why are you engaging with only half your army? Out! Parting taking a ton of damage here. Oh, he's got to run back
up. He's got to keep backing up. He's got to keep backing up.
And he does take out the Colossus. And the supply of Parting just absolutely plummeting.
All right, Parting just left the Zealots there.
Finally, they are coming back down. But is it too little, too late? Supply of jjakji is way ahead by 30 supply. More and more Zealots being warped in by Parting.
All right, he's going to try to fight back.
A lot of ghosts coming in. And he's not really casting that many spells with them right now. But it looks like
it doesn't
just has
actually matter. He just does not matter. He has too much. He should have been checking that other location where jjakji took that other base.
Well, jjakji not winning quite yet, landing all of his Vikings, and that actually, if Parting somehow holds here, he has 2 Colossus about to pop out with no Vikings. Those could become huge game changers. But does jjakji just have too much? Maybe.
Maybe. Nice. Oop, not so nice. Storm was
Parting
dodged.
just doesn't die, man, and now he has 2 Colossus out against someone who just threw away every Viking for literally no additional damage.
He's getting DTs at her, so we can actually march in there and actually swipe at the ghosts.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
All right, here we go again. And he's going to try to get that Colossus. Nice, Micro the Colossus.
Does jjakji actually have enough here to clean this up with that many Archons?
No. Wow, somehow Parting is... What?
Parting holding on, man. You know, it was all when he threw away those Vikings. I really feel like landing those was a terrible choice. You have to know that your opponent, as soon as Protoss starts killing off Vikings, they're like, ha! Now I can make more Colossus. That's all it is, an excuse for making more Colossus.
Yeah, exactly.
And this very ghost-heavy army is not going to be powerful against Colossus. In fact, he's making 6 more ghosts. Where are your Vikings, jjakji? He's not making any.
He's not getting any? Really? That's like so
not making
bad.
any. He has none.
Oh, look at this. He's going to get those High Templars behind the mineral line and just storm there.
You know, sometimes Terran players do try to do an overwhelming ground army, but okay, there we go. Just now starting his Viking production once again, but there are, well, he's actually not making any more Colossus. He's just sitting on 2.
That's smart. I mean, the guy might overmake Vikings. Nice! Another beautiful storm. Oh, my God. And that's how you do it when you want to deal with planetaries. Put a Stalker or 2 behind the expansion, because the planetary doesn't have a lot of range, guys.
No, it does not. You have to get that range upgrade. You want to have a lot of range. And that's going to make him bring over a medevac, which is so annoying.
All right, so the threat's been wiped out for now. Meanwhile, our Protoss player had 20 of supply ahead.
Yeah, his economy is insanely good.
jjakji, excuse me.
You know, he's got the middle base. He's got another base on the side. Well, a lot of more Vikings are popping out now. He is finally producing 4 at a time. which is very good for him. He needs to be able to take out the Colossus very quickly. He has a lot of Ghosts and a lot of Vikings now.
Uh-oh. Is he going to get to this expansion? Yes, he will. This expansion needs to be saved ASAP. Nice backs out.
And
now this is going to be a very tempting moment for the Terran to go ahead and attack that.
All right, now there's plenty of Vikings out to deal with the Colossi. He's adding more medevacs and just a few more Vikings to make sure he's safe. A lot of Ghosts in there, Tasteless. This is, oh my god, this is so going to come down to micro.
Is he actually going to just go for it?
I don't know if he should.
Yeah, I was going to say,
he's
just
clumped
wait it
up,
out.
man, those EMPs are just going to be so deadly.
Oh, nice. Just getting a little bit of swipe on the Vikings.
jjakji's so on top of this, and oh my god.
Oh!
Whoa! I am like actually, my heart is
This is
palpitating.
stressing me out.
This is actually
I have no idea who's
amazing.
going to win. It does look like right now Parting has a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, Parting definitely has the edge, but I feel like if that army gets slaughtered by jjakji, he definitely can just run around and kill a bunch of bases, you know? And obviously that's a powerful move. Actually, okay, yeah, he does have a speed observer with him, so cloaking the Ghost won't really help. He's bringing SCVs out at this point. Can he get the EMPs off that he needs to? He has cloaked Ghosts.
All right, he backs up. Oh! Oh! The Ghost gets stormed!
But he gets a ton of EMPs off. Is it enough, though? Fighting does begin, and the Archons are melting.
The Vikings are landing.
More Colossus on the way
coming up.
immediately.
Actually, a good amount of Archons. They're taking out the medevacs.
Oh my god, it looks like Parting is going to do it. jjakji just doesn't have enough.
But there's a drop over there behind that expansion. Looks like a lot of probes are killed off over there. He might be able to get that, but there's another expansion at the bottom right, and it doesn't matter.
Wow. Beautiful series both times.
I know.
Parting for round of 8. Never saw this commentation.
WTF, man. He is so good.
jjakji's like, what? Who is
jjakji's
this
like playing
guy?
so well. I think he's kind of like at a loss. Like, well, what did I do wrong? Did I do anything wrong? I don't think he really did. It's just that Parting's so good.
Wow.
And of course, some good sportsmanship here. These two guys. Damn. Parting just does not die. He's
Parting
a
doesn't die,
tenacious
man.
nerd.
He is a tenacious nerd. The tenacity of that nerd, man. The nerdacity.
The nerdacity.
Of that nerd. Wow.
Man.
Great day of games. Great day of games. MC and Parting through.
I can't believe how well Parting played today. There were like so many games back to back. Even the games that he lost PvP, I was like, wow, you are very calculated.
He played fantastically in that second PvP.
I really wonder how far he can get.
I don't know, man.
I mean, that was some of the best PvTs I've ever seen. And I've been doing this forever.
Yeah, man.
But, man, Parting's so good.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Like,
is this PvZ as good as his PvT?
His PvZ's really good. He's just really good at everything, man.
Makes me do the duck lips thing where I'm like,
bang.
No, man, that's, wow. Well, MC and Parting, our two Protosses, definitely deserve to go on. Good to see some more Protosses go on. Zergs are slowly going extinct, but hopefully the Zergs will also
not many Zergs even made it in this round. You know?
Right.
This was a very Zerg-light round of 16, man. Only Curious, DRG, and Nest T making it through.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at today's results for the sake of summary. We have MC and Parting advancing. Somehow jjakji does not advance despite playing so well today.
Yeah.
And Gonzi, we really do feel bad for you. It's just, I don't know. I mean,
everyone else played better than him today.
yeah, he was the weakest link. So those results for Group C. So here's the makeup of the final 8 so far. We're going to have Alive versus MMA, MC versus the second place person from Group D. We'll also have Gumiho against Slayer's Puzzle.
3 Terrans and 3 Protoss up
and
there.
Parting against whoever gets first place in Group D.
And that could be anyone, man. That Group D is insane. Nest T, DRG,
Oh
Marine
my
King,
God.
and Genius.
What?
Why, I don't even know who's going to come through
I
here.
have no idea.
It's impossible to guess. You know what? I have to say it. I think Marine King is not going to make it
No,
out of
I
that
don't think he'll make
and
it.
And the thing is, Marine King's so good. How can I even say that? It's crazy.
It is. But the truth is, Nesty, I think Nesty and Genius.
Dude,
Genius has been playing
I
really well.
just don't know.
It's too many,
I
too many
can't
good
wait
players.
till tomorrow.
It's going to be good. So definitely join us tomorrow, guys. Oh, man.
I can't wait.
I
for
can't
Undead
wait
Chills
for that.
Right now.
Yeah.
Will Nesty make it out? Will DRG make it out? We need at least a Zerg in the round of 8, man. If
We
there's no
need
Zergs, I'm
at
gonna be
least one Zerg.
like, what?
Well, DRG and Nesty, you
One
really
of them
couldn't
is
ask for
gonna
two
make it
better
out,
Zergs
man.
to get out of the group.
No, they're the best.
I don't
Zergs
think it's
in
going to
the
be
world.
Marine King and Genius getting out. But you know what? Marine King could get out too, so you never know. Also, join us here for Off the Record.
You're going to be on that one.
I'm going to be on that one for
You're
sure.
going to be on that.
Yeah, I'll be there with Wolf, and that should be a lot of fun. It's great to see that we're doing new shows here at GOM, so it's more content for you guys, and it's something that's a little bit different than just the Team League or Code A or Code S. So definitely come check that out. Thank you so much for joining us today. For Tosis and myself, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oceans apart, no place to rest my heart.